Hey, hi guys. So in this session, we will discuss about two things. One is XPath operator and another one is XPath functions. XPath function, or you can say dynamic XPath, which is very important in XPath. So let's continue with this XPath operator. These operators which we can use by writing XPath, and it is divided into two parts. One is mathematical operators and another one is logical operator, right? So in mathematical operators, as you already aware, equal, not equal, right? Less than or equal to, greater than equal to, right? So these are the mathematical operators. So these operators we can use as per our requirement in writing XPath, right? And this or and right? These are the logical operators. So these logical operators also we can use in XPath, writing XPath, right? So I will explain you how to write XPath by using these mathematical operators as well as these logical operators. So first we can see these mathematical operators. So how we can see, I will open this any website we can take W3 schools, we can take it. So you also can use this W3 schools. So in W3 schools we can go in SQL. Under SQL we can get any table. We can take this mean and max table. So here you can see this is a table, right? You can take any of the table, right? So let's inspect this, right? So suppose that I want to inspect this 22, right? So how we can write XPath for this 22, right? If you don't have any ID, class, name, or any other attribute, then you can use text. See here we have available only text, right? Then how can we write XPath by using text? See, so we can write an XPath by using text as well, right? So same, we will use double slash td, and after that we can write here text, and then this bracket, right, is equal to, we can write the text. So text we have 22, right? This is a text, right? This is a text, this is a 22, right? So I will take here 22. See, so I am able to find out the element by using this text also. See, it is identifying one of one. It means it is identifying unique element, right? So we can find out the element by using text as well, right? So as of now, we have seen this arithmetic operator, that is equal. So equal we have seen, right? So let me write here whatever we are finding. So whatever I'm finding, I will write here. This is for equal operator, right? Now, if you want to see, if you want to use not equal, then you can use not equal as well. See, so it will identify within this table which is not equal to 22, right? See, here we have total 22 elements, 22 numbers which are not equal to 22 number, right? So you can use not equal to operator as well, right? And after that we have this less than, right? So less than operator also we can use, right? Less than. So see, we have total 19 elements which are less than 22, right? See, 1, 18, right? It will not go into 22 because 22 is not less than, right? It is directly moving into 5, right? See. So this is how you can use less than also, right? And after that we have less than equal to, right? So we can use less than equal to as well, less than or equal to. So less than equal to we have this less than or equal to, right? So this is how you can use less than or equal to, right? Now we have greater than. So if I write here greater than 22, right? So it is not finding anything, right? Because if you see in this table, we don't have anything greater than this 22, right? We don't have anything. So 22 is greatest number right here. That is why it is not identifying any element, because we don't have any number greater than 22 in this table, right? So if you want to find out the number, then you can put here 21.35. I'll put this number, this one. So if I'll put this number, then we have greater than this number, that is 22. So 22 is greater than 21.35, right? So now it is identifying this one of one, this one element, right? So this is how you can use greater than. And if you want to put greater than or equal to, then here you can put the greater than and equal to. It means equal to we have 21.35 itself, and if we are talking about greater than, then greater than number we have 22 in this table, right? So that is why it is identifying two, one of two, right? So two elements it is identifying, right? So we have seen this greater than equal to. So as of now you can see we have seen all mathematical operators, right? I have showed you. So as per your requirement, you can use these arithmetic operators in writing XPath, right? So we already have seen this. We already have seen this mathematical operator. Now we can see the logical operator. See, so why we use logical operator? So if you want to find out an element by using XPath, right? So we usually give only one condition, right? See, let me inspect this search box. See, so we usually used to put only one condition like this. Double slash. We take the tag name. Tag name we have this text area. This is the tag name. And then we put this large bracket at the rate attribute and attribute value. So we have this attribute we have id. So I will take here id and then value of attribute. I will put id value, right? So here we are using only one condition, right? Here we are putting only one condition to identify this search box, right? But if your element is not becoming unique, right? If this attribute is not becoming unique, it may be tomorrow it is going to change, right? It may be tomorrow it gets changed. Then your id will not work, right? In that case, you will have to use more than one condition, right? Then you will have to apply another condition as well, because tomorrow maybe this id will get changed, right? So how we can put another condition? We can use here logical operator, that is or. Now again we can use at the rate, and we can use any other attribute. So as of now I'm going to take another attribute, that is name. So here we can use name is equal to and put the value of name, that is q, right? So see, still it is showing one of one, right? So here we are putting two condition. One we have taken id, another one we have taken name, right? So by using this or logical operator, we can put multiple condition. If you want, you can put one more condition here, or at the rate we can take one another condition as well. So id we have taken name, we can take class as well. Here we have class, right? So we can take class as well is equal to the value of class, right? See, still we are able to find out the element, right? here we have used three conditions, right? So or means either of them should work, right? So let's suppose that this id will get changed, right? Here let's say I'm putting something else like this, right? Still I'm able to find out the element, right? Because this id get changed but name is same, right? Name is same, right? Let's suppose that tomorrow this class also will get changed, right? Here I'm putting something else, but still I am able to find out the element because name is same, right? So if you are applying multiple condition, then if any of them is getting changed, then still it will work. Because if you are putting three condition and out of three condition, if any of them is working, then your XPath will not get fail, right? You will be able to find out the element, right? So this is the benefit of using logical operator, right? So here I will write example of logical operator. Example, that is this. This is how you can use or condition, and by using or condition you can apply multiple condition, right? Now we can see the and. So the meaning of and is your all conditions should satisfy. But if you are using and condition, it means all of them should satisfy the condition, right? So here you can use and 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 here also we can use and, right? It means, see, it is failing, right? Because this id and this class is wrong, right? You will have to put exact id and class. Let me put the exact id and class, right? Now it is satisfying the condition, and once it is satisfying the condition, it is identified the element one of one, right? So and meaning all condition which you are applying, all of them should satisfy, right? So you can use, I'm putting here and as well. This is for or and this is for and. You can put only two condition as well, right? So whatever the condition you are applying for and logical operator, all of them must satisfy, right? And meaning your this condition and this condition both should satisfy, right? So either you can use two condition or you can use three condition, four condition. You can apply n number of condition, but all of them should satisfy. So we have seen and keyword as well, right? So now we have seen these operators, right? Mathematical operators as well as logical operators we have completed, right? Now we can move into the XPath function. So either you can call XPath function or you can say dynamic XPath, right? So this is a very important interview question. So they ask what is the dynamic XPath. So dynamic XPath we can find out by using text, by using contains, start with and normalize space, right? So let me use this application, sourcedemo.com, right? So how to use this text? So text we already have seen, but let me again explain you how to identify the text. See, suppose that I need to identify this element, right? Except username R, right? So let me inspect this. And here here you can press Control F, and after that here we can write double slash, right? We are going to use this one, text one, right? So we already have seen, but still I can show you again. So see, we will have to use this tag name double slash and then tag name. So tag name we have h4 h4, and then we can use text like this, right? Is equal to, in the double colon we can put the this text, right? So when we are going to use text, when you don't have anything, right? When you don't have any attribute like id, name, class name, right? So if you don't have any attribute, in that case you can use text, right? So here for this, you can see we have available only text. So you can use a text as well. By using text we can write XPath, right? So you can see we are able to identify this element by using text. But when we use text, so we can use a text when you know exact text, right? So here we are aware the exact text, right? We know the exact text. So in that case you can use the text. Example, I can write here text. T should be in small. For the text I have written here, this is for text, right? Now we can see the contains. In text we need exact text, right? Now we have contains, right? So in the text we can use only text, but in the contains, start with and normalize, you can use attribute, attribute value, or text, right? Both you can use attribute or text, both you can use, right? So let me show you the contains first. So how to find out by using contains, right? So let me write here double slash, right? I will use for this only double slash and then tag name, that is h4, and then here I will write contains, and then this small bracket. In the small bracket we can write text, right? Comma, right? Now we can give the text. In the contains you can put portion of the text, right? You don't need to put all the text. Contains we use when you don't know exact text, right? This contains we use when you don't know exact text, right? If you don't have exact text, then you can put portion of the text, right? So as you know, we have here text accepted, usernames are, right? So you can put only portion of the text, right? Let's say I'm putting here usernames, right? Still I'm able to find out the element C. So in contains, if you don't know exact text, in that case you can use contains, right? So this is how you can find out the dynamic web element, right? Contains, this is the example how we can find out the contains, right? Now we can use start with. So how we can use start with? See, so in start with everything will be the same as we have seen in text and contains, but in the starting with you will have to take only starting text, like we have here accepted, usernames are, right? So in contains you can take any of the text, right? Either you can take starting text, middle text, or ending text by using contains. But when it comes starting with, we can take partial text, but it should be starting text, right? It cannot be middle or ending text, right? It should starting text. So starting text we have accepted, right? So now see, we are able to find out the element, right? So syntax will be tag name. This is a tag name, that is h4, and then starts with, right? Starts with is a keyword, and after that we can use a text, and text should contain starting text, right? So when you are using the starts with, it means you will always have to take starting text only, right? You cannot take middle or ending text. You can take only starting text, right? So I will put here starts with, right? So we have seen starting with as well, right? So the last one we have normalize, right? So basically normalize space why we use. So if you want to pass some text, but that text may have some space, right? Before and after. If you have some space in that text, in that situation, we can use normalize space, right? Normalize space will remove before and after space, right? See, suppose that we have this text, right? This text, right? But this text is containing some space. Let's suppose that this text is having some space before and after, right? Assume it, this text is having some space before and after, right? So if you write a XPath along with this space, right, before and after, then your XPath will get fail, right? So in that case, you can use normalize space, right? So how to use normalize space? We can use the same way. Tag name we have here h4. So I will use here h4, and after that we will have to use here normalize hyphen space, and then we can use here text, and then we will have to close this bracket for this text, right? Is equal to single colon, and after that we can use this text which is containing space. See, so if your text is containing space before the text and after the text, right, then you can use normalize space. So normalize space, what it will do, it will remove the space before and after the text, right? Middle of the text, it cannot remove and it is not necessary, right? Still it will work, right? But if your text is containing before, here, and after space, right, then your XPath will get fail. In that case, you will have to use normalize space, right? So this is how you can use. So this is how you can use normalize space. So see, we have seen these four. So we have seen how to write dynamic XPath by using these four, right? So here, if you have any other attribute available, then you can use other attribute as well. Here, instead of text, you can use a class, id, name, right? You can use other attribute as well, right? So in contains I have taken text only, right? So we can take class as well, right? Even in start with, right, you can take the class as well, right? So how we can take a class, let me show you at least one. See, so for this class is available. Yeah, class is available here. Here it is available, here it is not available. But if you want to take a class, if any element which is having a class, then you can use other attribute as well, right? So like this, tag name h4, and then contains, and then in contains we can use this bracket, and after that at the rate class, and then you can put the class name here, right? So class, we have this login credential, but this is not an exact class. But if you have any exact class, then you can put the class name as well, right? So why it is not taken? Because this class, this text doesn't have any class, right? And it doesn't have any ID, right? So that is the reason it is not taking. If I'll take here, if I'll put here div, then it will start taking. If I'll put here div, then it will start taking, right? So in the contains, you can use other attribute as well. In start with, you can take other attribute, right? So see, I have showed you in contains how to take class. Here you can put ID, name, other attribute also you can take, right? If you want to become a perfect writing in XPath, then you should be aware about these things, right? And these are the very important. So these XPath we are going to use when you will start writing script, right? So this is very important. I hope you understood. If you still have any doubt, then you can ask me in the comment. And thank you for watching this video.